What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with another New York Giants video. As always, thanks so much for clicking on the video. I really do appreciate it. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up. Always helps out. The video is huge. It's the best way to support the channel. Hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, and ring the bell, man. It's going to be a great season here for New York Giants football. Yankee baseball starting here, playoff baseball starting here very soon. Of course, the Lakers starting up soon too, so we'll be very busy on the channel. Come along for the ride. It's going to be a fun one, no doubt about it. Victory Mondays always feel great. I'll be live tonight at 10 o'clock for another Victory Monday stream. You can never get enough Victory Mondays, man. I'm so used to doing therapy session Mondays, but a guy can get used to Victory Mondays. The New York Giants are 4-1 with an incredibly gutty, heartfelt, whatever, tough victory against the Packers yesterday. Big win for the Giants. Once again, down 20-10. The Giants seem like they're down at halftime every week, and every week they come out and make these adjustments. They're 4-1. And of course, there's still doubters. There's always going to be doubters, Giants fans. And that's just the way it goes. We're the worst 4-1 team in the history of football. We are the worst 3-1 team in the history of football, the worst 2-0 team in the history of football. Daniel Jones is the worst quarterback in the history of the worst team in history to be 4-1. Saquon Barkley is the worst running back to ever run behind the worst line of a 4-1 team. That's the worst team in the history of the NFL. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. The Giants are lucky. The Giants get a break. The Giants this, the Giants that. Nobody cares that half of our team is injured. Nobody cares that we're throwing to Marcus Johnson, who's a practice squad wide receiver, and that our starters are Richie James and David Sills because, well, Kenny Galladay's just trash, and Kadarius Toney can't get on the field. Nobody cares. Nobody talks about Azeez Ojulari being hurt or Aaron Robinson being hurt or Adoree Jackson going down yesterday or Leonard Williams being out. Nobody talks about the fact that all of the, like a lot of the Giants' bigger name players, their better players are injured, and the Giants are still 4-1. Nobody cares about that. Just, oh, they're ugly. Daniel Jones sucks, and, you know, Saquon this and whatever. I mean, you're running out of excuses is what's going to happen. You're going to run out of excuses eventually. That just is what it is, man, and it's insane, but these haters are going to continue to hate. You know, we heard, oh, the Panthers started 3-0 the other year, which reminds me, the Panthers, you know, they fired Matt Rule today. And I think the Giants dodged a bullet. You know, I know Joe Judge was absolute trash here. And Joe Judge just not a head coach. You know, Joe Judge is probably a great guy. He probably loves football. I don't know how he's doing with the New England Patriots fans to be able to tell me better with how he's working out over there. I just think Joe Judge's execution was poor. I think that's what it was. I don't know how much the players bought into him. We see a completely different style of football over here. We see the players believe, and it seems like they want to play for Brian Daboll. It didn't seem like they wanted to play for Joe Judge. But as far as Matt Rule goes, I remember, I was very high on Joe Judge when he first got here. I don't deny that I was. I thought Joe Judge was the man. He bought me with his coach speak. I mean, he won me over. He sold me. He sold me a bill of goods. I thought he was the real deal. But I do remember making a video early on saying I think the Giants might have dodged a bullet with Matt Rule. And the fact that they didn't take Matt Rule, the fact that Joe Judge ended up being here may have been the best thing that ever happened for the New York Giants, because if he wasn't as poor as he was, we might not have ended up with Brian Daboll. Coaching goes a long ways in this league. And you can look at the Giants players, and you can look at the quarterback, and you can look at the execution, or you can look at the lack of stats, the lack of sacks, the lack of touchdowns, whatever you want to look at. Whatever you want to look at as far as the New York Giants go to try to diminish their accomplishments, you can look at it. But at the end of the day, the only thing that anybody should be looking at is that win column. And the New York Giants have won 4 out of 5. Now, I can't tell you the amount of teams that are 4-1 in the NFL because I'll be quite frank with you, I don't pay attention to the entire NFL. I pay attention to the NFC East. It's really where I'm paying attention. Cowboys are also 4-1. The Eagles are 5-0. The Giants at 4-1 are in third place, which is ridiculous because they're probably winning a lot of divisions. I know they have a better record than the Packers. I know they have a better record than anybody in the NFC North. I can tell you that much right now. So let them hate. Let them hate all they want. I hope we're the worst 5-1 team ever. Obviously, the Ravens are going to be extremely tough. The Bengals were kind of able to keep them under 20 points. If anybody knows how to stop Lamar Jackson, it's going to be Wink Martindale. The thing of it is, The New York Giants haven't been a good team in 5 years. Nobody's questioning that. They've been the worst team in the league along with the Jets. Shout out to the Jets for being 3-2. They're off to a really good start too. MetLife football finally is back. It's nice to have the Jets and Giants over 500. I don't hate the Jets. It's nice to see New York football actually doing something. And of course, Buffalo is part of New York as well. They're not down in the city area. But Buffalo is probably the best team in football right up there. They're one of them, without a doubt. So it's nice to see. But don't let these haters and these detractors take away the fact that the Giants are 4-1. Enjoy it, Giants fans. We haven't had a lot to cheer about at all. And why are we I don't understand. How are they the worst 4-1 team ever? Like, what? Somebody needs to tell me, like, what is bad about winning? How are you the worst 4-1 team? Bill Parcells said your record is what it says it is. Giants fans, we know we've been 1-4 a number of times. Would you rather be the best 1-4 team in football, or would you rather be the worst 4-1 team in football? Me personally, I'd rather be the worst 4-1 team in football. All I care about is victories. Don't let any of these people sell you short. Don't let any of these people rain on your parade, tell you, oh, the Giants are no good. It doesn't matter what we do the rest of the year. Right now, we're 4-1, right? So just enjoy being 4-1. The people that really agitate me are the Giants fans that still, oh, we suck. Oh, Daniel Jones is trash. Oh, I mean, I don't know what to tell these people. I guess some of you will never be satisfied, and there's nothing you can do about that. But Giants fans not satisfied with where we are right now, being 4-1, thinking that Daniel Jones isn't the guy. He sucks. Because I've gotten that on the video that I did. Oh, stop with the Daniel Jones stuff. He's got no stats. I mean, give me a break. Stop playing fantasy football. Watch the game. Stop playing Madden football and watch the game. NFL football is way different than fantasy football and Madden. I can tell you that. And I know there's a lot of people that love Madden and they think Madden is reality. Well, I got news for you. Madden football ain't reality. The reality is the New York Giants are 4-1. They're a good football team. Do they have the biggest name stars? No. Do they have superstars? Do they have guys like, oh my God, look at that Richie James. What a star. What an electric player that David Sills is. No. What an electric player Tay Crowder is, or Jihad Ward. We don't need that. Win football games. Isn't that the whole goal? Isn't that the whole reason you take the field on Sunday? It don't matter how the hell you get it done, as long as you get it done. And the New York Giants have gotten it done 4 out of 5 times. And the Cowboys, even without Dak Prescott, they're 3-0. Are they 3-0 or 4-0 without Dak Prescott? And even so, we were beating them too. They came back and beat us. They were better than us in that night. We get another crack at Dallas on Thanksgiving. We'll see how it goes. But it's not like Dallas is a horrible team that we lost to. The Titans are a good team. The Panthers stink. The Bears stink. The Packers are pretty damn good. So we beat 2 good teams, beat 2 bad teams. You can't help who's on your schedule. Have the Eagles beaten a really good team? Is anybody talking about, oh, the Eagles, they're the worst 5-0 team ever because they haven't beaten anybody. They got lucky that Arizona missed a field goal. No, of course they're not. You win football games. You play the game. Hello? You play to win the game. Herm Edwards. One of the best sound bites ever. But it's truth. You play to win games. It does not matter what your passing stats are, your running stats, your sack stats, interceptions. The Giants still do not have an interception this entire year. They're still one of the lowest teams in sacks this year. Daniel Jones, I believe, has thrown 3 touchdowns in 5 games. Who gives a damn about statistics? Because at the end of the day, the only statistic that matters is a W. Give me the guy that doesn't put up great stats and wins a game over a guy that lights up your fantasy football league and loses. Because I'm not into fantasy football. I'm into reality football. I'm into the New York Giants. And the reality is this team is a lot better than I thought they'd be. This team is a lot better than a lot of people thought they would be. And there's still always going to be them haters out there. They're going to try to take it away. Don't let them take it away. I've heard we're the worst team to ever win a Super Bowl. I heard we're lucky that we beat the Patriots in 2007. I heard it all. Eli Manning's overrated. I always say, how the hell can Eli Manning be overrated when no one ever gives him credit for a damn thing? But let him talk, because talk is cheap. Actions are what matter. We know this. Joe Judge was a great talker. Actions speak louder than words. Dable's getting it done. The Giants are getting it done. 4-1. Feels good. Love it. Come on by tonight. We'll talk more about it on the Victory Stream Monday. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. It is the Bad Diggity Dizzle, and I am out. Peace.